What kind of stage do you think people are in their journey when something like this really benefits them?
Very good question because number one, being female is the number one criteria, and number two is being sober. Now, I don't mean sober for 5 years to qualify. I mean sober and having had a good amount of time under your belt. So, say minimum 2 or 3 months when you sign up. By the time you get there, of course, you've got a much longer stretch. But I would say to really benefit so that you're not just thinking about, got to go through tomorrow, got to get through the day after, you can really start to open up and you put those kind of daily cravings to one side and you can start to really examine and explore bigger things. So I think this would be a great benefit to ladies who don't get much time on their own at home, who are overwhelmed with life, whether that's family life, whether that's a partner in your ear, whether it's kids screaming all over you and dogs and commitments and work and everything. This is really for somebody who is saying, listen, I've succeeded in my sobriety and this is my just reward.
Yeah.
Reward for being a great mum, reward for being a great worker, reward for keeping the house running, reward for keeping my cool, and on top of all of that, the reward for staying sober. It is a just reward. And so I would say, a woman, age doesn't matter. A bit of sobriety and with a huge open mind to say, I am here to just relax and go with the flow. So open mind.
Yeah, yeah, I love what you say about the reward. And I also think that not only is it a reward, but it can be such an incentive. Because if somebody signs up for our retreat now, what are we talking about? It's 10 months away. Isn't that going to keep you on track? The thought of by the time I go there, I'll be a year alcohol free. So
Well,
it's a great incentive.
that's how I did it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought, set the goal in a year's time. There's too much to lose. For me, it was, there's too much to lose. That's my accountability. The longer term accountability, it's a fantastic carrot because it's, well, all you have to do is go online and just see what's waiting for you. It's phenomenal. It's well worth the wait.
And what about people that are going through what we both went through, Ellen, as I call it, the early sobriety blues, you know, that real flat feeling when you're sometimes about 6 months sober and you start to think, oh, well, am I going to feel like this for the rest of my life? This is a bit dull. My drinking buddies don't talk to me anymore. My husband says, when are you going to stop doing that non-drinking thing? When you just get a bit stuck in your sobriety, because most people do. Is it going to work well for someone like that?
Well, it's got to be better than being stuck in it, going in somewhere like that, because it breaks the mold. It just breaks the pattern and the routine and the loop that's going on in your head. My blues period was, I'd say, 2 or 3 months, around 6 to 9 months into sobriety. And if somebody had taken me away and have deposited me somewhere else, that would have really just broken the cycle of the loop.
Yeah.
And got me to think things through in a different way. So it's mindset, a lot of this. Obviously, we can't all afford to physically remove ourselves from a situation to change our mindset. But if you are in that period whilst you're at the retreat, then that's going to do it instantly, change your mindset. If you're in it now and you're aspiring down the line to go on a retreat, then not only is it the incentive and the carrot, but also you can start to think, I only have to push through this for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 months. I know we have to sit with the feelings and we have to be patient. But if you know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, it just makes it that bit more bearable. So yeah, the blues is a very necessary part Well, for me, it was necessary because it meant I had to face up some hard truths, big emotions that I used to drink on, and I had to unpick all of those. And it took me a very painful 4 months to do that. You have to do it. You have to do it wherever you are. If you're lucky enough to be in Bali to do that, well, good for you. I wasn't. I was stuck in a rainy house, head down, just dealing with it. But I definitely know that there was that light meant for
Yeah.
something to aim for.